Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH, Ba'ashem, YAHAWASHI, Ba'ashem, Rakwakwadah. Double honor to the elders and apostles of great millstone. Shalom to the mighty Akim Wakwathim, who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this found captivity. His brother Kawakab coming at you with no lesson. And I just was speaking and I forgot to record. Anyway, basically with this video, I'm going to, I guess, play bits and pieces and whatnot over here. Let's.
Is her having a desire for her husband a curse? And this is the revelation that I got. A woman, before sin entered the world, the woman, Eve, her desire was for Yah. And then when sin entered the world, her desire became worldly, became flesh.
That's a lie. Okay, that's a flat out factual lie. Okay, if her desire was to the Lord Yahweh, okay, it's not no Yah, all right, but Yahweh, then she would have been, she wouldn't have she would have obeyed, and she would have kept her hands, her mitts to her freaking self, and not had been enticed by the serpent. All right, so very clearly that's just a flat out lie. The fact that she got enticed by a serpent, the serpent, okay, goes to show that that is just flat out not true. And the reason why we know that what's his name, Adam, wouldn't have been deceived is because what's it called? Slakia, what's it called? The serpent didn't go after Adam. He only went after Eve because, let me get this, as the scriptures say, First Timothy chapter 2 verse 14, and Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression. Adam wasn't the one that was deceived. He just followed along with the woman. And women are notorious. Women are notorious for manipulating men into doing what they want them to do. Okay, using some sort of manipulation tactic, or just saying, oh, if you don't do this, or you're not going to get some tonight, you're not going to do this, you're not going to do that, X, Y, and Z, or I'm going to cry, I'm going to, whatever type of manipulation tactics that they have. All right, so another thing is oh yeah, Slakia, this is another thing I said in the first part where I wasn't recording. I accidentally wasn't recording. The thing is, when it comes to women like this, women like these, Slakia, all right, that have a billion things to say, it's not our business to go correct them. It is our business to make sure our people don't get deceived by this. All right, that's why the brother's making a video on these types of topics, and I'm making a video on these types of topics because these Eves are flat out wrong, or these women, I'll say, so-called black women, are flat out wrong, and they are pushing their own lust, they're pushing their own desires rather than sound doctrine or the word of the Lord, YAHAWAH. Okay, the Lord does not say this. The Lord literally set the things and said stuff contrary to what they said. Okay, let me actually see if I can get that.
With, again, a roll of duct tapes, trying to protect institutions as opposed to smashing the evil institutions that Republicans erected, right? And one of the reasons why
Genesis chapter 13 verse 16, unto a woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow, and thy conception in sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee. This is what the thing is, where the Lord made it so that the woman is supposed to seek to please her husband. All right, when a woman gets a husband, she's supposed to doing all that she can in order to make her husband happy. But yet, you have these women who are going against what the Lord put in place. You're actively going and these women, or I'll say mostly these two are examples of that, with especially her. I don't want to freaking play the whole damn video.
Lord over you in a way that is demeaning, in a way that captivates. that women can wear pants. They say wearing pants is a sin.
Israelite women, that man only want another wife because he don't know how to control himself. He only wants another wife because he doesn't think you're enough and you'll never be enough, and that second wife, that third wife will never be enough. He's never got a hold on his sexuality. Be very careful of men who...
All right, yeah, I'm not gonna let this video play. I don't have time for this. Basically, you can. I'm gonna link as always. If you want to watch the whole thing, the link will be in the description. In the description, go check it out yourself if you want to see the whole thing. But basically, the stuff is that it's always a matter of someone trying to emasculate the man. It's always, oh, how can we emasculate the man? How can we make the so-called black man seem like a terrible person, or he's not, or him wanting multiple women is not masculine and whatnot. All right, when that's not. It is so fucking annoying to hear this type of stuff, because like clearly if what the Lord put into place, okay, because it's like, and that's another thing, if she's going to say this type of stuff, then what about Jacob? What about who else? Solomon, King David. All these different great Israelite men had multiple wives, and you guys are going to just what's the word? Insult them. You're gonna look down upon them. You're gonna look down on King David. You're gonna look down on King Solomon. You think you're better than King Solomon? All right, that's literal blasphemous, especially given the fact that Yahawah promised that the seed line of King David was going to be promised the world. All right, or promised the Savior. Slakia. I'm blanking out on the thing. Like it's crazy. Anyway, I'm blanking out on the proper terminology. But yes, like this is that wickedness. Now let me get this. 1 Corinthians chapter 5 verse 12. For what have I to do? For what have I to do to judge them also that are without? Do not ye judge them that are within, but them that are without Yahawah judges. Therefore put away from among yourself that wicked person. So when it comes to talking and trying to correct people, you only correct people that are in the truth. You don't correct people that are not in the truth and are being wicked. So an example is these so-called black women. Now again, I'm taking this as an example for anyone that needs to hear this, because oftentimes our people, they hear stuff and then they get confused. They think, okay, well, that sounds logical. Let me see, is this actually reasonable? And then when they actually see the lessons that we do, and they actually come to the understanding that, you know, this is wrong because the scriptures say X, Y, and Z, and that's where, you know, they have the understanding. Okay, yeah, the Lord is giving me the understanding that this is wrong. I see it, and I can receive the understanding that yes, what they were saying, what these women are saying is wrong. So I'm not going to take that route. I'm not going to go down that path. I want to stay locked in with the Lord rather than going after my own lust. Okay, so the thing is, ultimately, the whole multiple wives thing. Okay, you technically, yes, you are wicked for telling your husband that he's not allowed to have multiple wives. On a technicality, yes, but as many different brothers have stated, okay, a man can't have multiple wives, sure, but it's not expedient. It's not the best thing to do right now. So you are better off not going after multiple women or trying to have multiple wives simply because it's not expedient, and you're gonna have to worry about all this freaking drama, as well as, even if there isn't drama, even if they all got along, then it's like you have to spend all this money for, you know, taking care of, let's just say if it's if it's two wives, you have to take care of three people in that environment rather than just two, which once again, it's not, especially given our financial situation, is not the best. Now if you have the money, of course, if you're rich for some reason or whatever, then of course, sure, go ahead and do all that stuff that you want to do. But at the end of the day, it's not the best, it's not the most ideal thing to do right now. that's basically the only thing to really glean and understand from this entire situation. All right, now to moving on. Again, just to clarify, we as Israelite men are allowed to have multiple wives, but it is not wise to do so at this moment. Maybe in the kingdom, if that is your lot, and the Lord blesses you with that, then sure, fine, you can have multiple wives. But outside of that, no, it's not always the best. Even if the Lord made you specifically feel like you want multiple wives, because there are definitely brothers that definitely want only one wife, maybe only two, maybe they want 7, maybe they want 20, all that stuff. There are different brothers that are like that, but the fact of the matter is that it's not even if you want that, or even if you feel like you can handle that, it's not the best thing to do right now. All right, especially given our situations, okay, financial situations primarily. Anyway, continuing on, because and Slakia, that's a whole different can of worms that I was about to get into, but let's stay on track. Now with this, the whole men and women being equal thing, the scriptures, I really don't, I feel like I don't need to talk about this, but I'm going to, because this is so like base level simplistic thing. All right,
a learning program that really worked for her daughter. We thought, why not? Let's give it a try. With IXL, not only does Charlie get extra math practice and guidance, but he's also able to explore other topics and skills he's interested in. So if you're wondering if IXL is right for your child, I would say don't wait. You'll see a difference right away.
1 Corinthians chapter 11 verse 9. For verse 8, Slakia, for the man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man. Neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man. The woman was created for the man. Let me also get this. 1 Corinthians 11 verse 3, but I would have you know that the head of every man is Hamashiach, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Hamashiach is Yahweh. Basically, it goes to show the hierarchy where it's at the top Yahweh, then YAHAWASHI, then it's the man, then it's the woman, and then below the woman it's the children and pets, whatever all of that other stuff. And that is the hierarchy, Sluggy. That's a hierarchy where it once again goes to show that she's wrong. She's saying that men and women are equal, but again, I just showed through the scriptures that is false. All right. Now, 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 11, and for this cause Yahweh shall send them strong delusion that they should believe a lie. Another aspect to it where you have these people that don't care about what does the Lord say? How does the Lord rationalize and partake in all this stuff? What does the Lord directly say in the scriptures? What are the implications? What are the X, Y, and Z? There's no implications on it because it's just the simple stated facts of the Lord dealing with the Lord establishing the men above the women. All right. So yes, again, as I said before, we make these types of lessons so that anytime anyone has to deal with this or ask questions, okay, and deal with these or types of stuff or ask questions or answer questions. Slack and not ask questions, answer questions. Then they have these videos as the answer. So yes, we're making videos on these people doing these videos and doing these lessons, but it's not for them to correct them. If their Lord makes them get corrected or changed, then sure, that's fine. But outside of that, we primarily are focused on the elect. All right, we're not focused on the so-called black community or the Hispanic community or the Native American community. We're focused on the Israelite community only that are in the know. All right. Next, I want to see this video.
He might get his head blown off. Yeah. He might cut to death and bled out and die. Why are we so bloodthirsty? What is going on? It's because we're the Lion of Judah, raw. Yes, but that lion is strong and does not have to say that it's strong.
When people see us, they're like, oh, y'all are in camp automatically. Like, you assume.
Right.
No, like, we have to separate. I truly believe that there's a remnant and then there's the camps. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying that there's no remnant in the camps.
In the camps, for sure.
But the remnant is not the camp.
No, our people are not known for that.
Right.
We're known for being meek.
Right.
All the animals in the jungle know a lion's a lion.
100%.
The men who are humble and understand that, like, I don't have to flex my strength on you. That's what meekness is. A restraint of strength is zeal. You're lying. You're lying. That's just arrogant.
Okay, so this dude is again talking out of his ass, and he's trying his best to, I guess, impress his woman, which is pretty lame. And the irony, the literal irony in him trying to flex that pseudo intellectual, that pseudo virtue signaling type shit is hilarious, because he's the one that's saying, oh, a lion doesn't have to flex, a lion just knows that he's strong, he's not lion just knows that he's this, then the third, when you're literally doing the exact same thing and trying to talk this whole bullshit ass oh yeah, I'm so virtuous, I'm so cool, I respect women, X, Y, and Z, rather when in actuality, we're not saying these type of stuff. Slacky, the thing about this is that they're getting mad at us for fucking reading the scriptures, reading what the scriptures say. This is why this is so stupid, and this ties into the so-called black woman or Israelite woman or Eve, not Israelite woman, but Eve, the Eves, okay? Because there's always some Jake or an Eve that's trying to change the doctrine, change what the scriptures say in order to make them feel comfortable. It is so annoying to hear and see all the time. Like the thing about this is, the script, as soon as you learn that the scriptures say, I always go back to this example all the time, because this is something that I had to deal with. I had to make that change in my life. Okay, I know it might seem minor, but someone else's something that seems minor to someone is major to someone else. Okay, one of my eating habits was bacon. I used to always either order bacon in my burgers or bacon in my whatever meat. Okay, pause, whatever. And on top of that, I would always buy bacon in order to add to whatever food that I cook, as in, like, okay, I like eating burgers, I like eating, I don't know, something, I don't remember, because I stopped doing that basically. And it's been so many years since I ate bacon. Like, I genuinely don't remember the last time I ate bacon. Okay, like, it's been too many years. Anyway, the thing about this is that to be able to say, okay, because of my love for the Lord Yahweh, all right, I'm going to stop doing this because the Lord doesn't like it. I found out that the Lord does not like it. I found out that the Lord said don't do X, Y, and Z. So then just stop. It's literally that simple. All right. But in concept, it's that simple. But in practice, it doesn't have to be simple. It can be hard. And as a matter of fact, if it is hard, that just goes to show that you being able to give up that philosophy, that desire, that whatever, okay, in order to please the Lord, just goes to show that you have that much love for the Lord. But because instead of accepting that the Lord likes this, the Lord does not like this, okay, rather than that, you're jumping through hoops in order to make the Lord into what you want him to be, rather than accepting the Lord for what he is. The Lord did not say I'm all about peace. Let me get this. Fuck, man, I'm freaking forgetting. This dude is fucking talking out of his ass, and like, how are you going to complain and not know what the fuck you're talking about? Matthew chapter 10 verse 34. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. What is a sword used for? Is a sword used to make love? Oh, here, let me hug you with this sword. Okay, the sword is, yeah. Oh, don't touch the pointing tip, even though it's there. I wonder why this pointing tip is there. If it's used to give hugs and kisses. Okay, like, are you dumb? Are you dumb? Slocky, I'm getting mad now because this is just it's so infuriating and it's so stupid to hear this type of stuff coming from people's mouth. How do you claim to be a believer? You claim to, I believe in God, but then you don't know what the scriptures say. You don't follow scriptures. You talk out of your ass. You virtue signal. You use Esau's doctrine rather than what the scriptures say. If you don't care about them, then why the fuck are you freaking complaining about what the camps say? Why are you complaining about what the camps say if you don't care about the Bible? The camps are clearly reading out of the Bible, but you're not. You want to push your own thing, but of course you're trying to save your daddy Esau. All right, fucking retards. Slocky, just this type of stuff genuinely pisses me off. I hate how and Slocky. That's the thing. Again, that is the thing. That is the thing. The reason why I get mad is because you are not. Let me get this.
Is a requirement for voting rights, that's fine. Once you meet the eligibility requirements.
John 15:18. If the world hate you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you. You don't hate us. Okay, you don't hate the things that we're saying. You hate what the Lord is saying because we only speak out of the scriptures. We only speak out of the words of YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI. So you hate the Lord. You hate Yahweh. You hate YAHAWASHI. You don't hate the camps. You hate what the Lord stood for. You hate what the Lord sent, told us to do. You hate the prophets. You hate not the mouthpieces, but the actual words of Yahawadah Hashem Yahushai. And you'll deny that you don't hate the Lord, but your actions, your words show it, because you're not speaking out of the scriptures. You're not speaking out of what the Lord wanted. Not just this person, not just these two, but all of them, all of you women, like-minded women, all you like-minded so-called black men, all right, all you like-minded whatever, okay. You think that you're speaking in favor of the Lord? No, you're not. You don't know what you're reading. You don't know what you're saying. You're talking out your ass, and you're still fixated on plantation Christianity, where it's a white Jesus. I almost stopped myself, and then it just came out. Slovakia. What's next? Where is it? Oh yeah, this. I remember this video. I hated this video. I'm not gonna let it play. Let's let it play quickly.
Holy state, rather. Just me, no one else. And I didn't move because I didn't love them, but I finally decided to love myself too. And so for years, like, I put myself on the back burner, just being a mom, being a wife, which is great, it's awesome. But, all this time, like, I was wearing a smile, but deep down, like, I wasn't really happy inside, And so one day I realized that I couldn't keep living a life that made everyone else comfortable while I was crumbling inside. So literally, like, I made the most hardest decision, like, ever, like, the most soul-stretching decision, like, ever, and that was to pack my bags and move to Nashville. One day I just woke up, and, I was just like, well, I can't do this.
Okay, yeah, long story short, basically, she was married, she had children. In that marriage, she was living with her ex-husband, okay, whatever, she was living with her husband, she was taking care of her kids and whatnot, and then she just decided, okay, you know what, I don't feel like it, I don't like this anymore, I'm just gonna leave I'm just gonna leave my kid with my husband alone, and I'm gonna go live my life because I want to go and join the club. I want to go be fun. I want to go do this. I want to go do that. I'm so happy. I'm so this stupid and doing all this stuff. All right, she left her children, and that's the thing. These goddamn fuck it. I don't care. I'm saying it. These nigga women, all right, are so fixated on destroying their damn households that they don't realize how they're fucking up their children as a result of it. Doing all these impulsive and stupid things because that's what Esau made them believe is okay or the right thing to do. All right, impulsively ruining her child's life. So now what? Now what's the thing? Okay, and then Slucky, that's the thing with the so-called black women. Okay, after the children grow up and they're like, oh, why don't my kids visit me? Why don't my kids love me? Why don't my kids say this thing and third? They're always leaving me alone. You ruined the relationship. They're supposed to be. And another thing is, I don't remember exactly what the dude said because I saw this video I think yesterday, but not the dude. I don't remember what she said, but she said that her ex, whatever, the dude that she left, was still cool with her and stuff like that. And I'm over here thinking that it's because of you goddamn cuck ass Jakes that let this shit slide. Who the fuck stays cool with someone that literally just backstabs you and ruins your child's life? Fuck the fact that you left. She left you. That's wrong. That's already wrong. Sure, but let's just ignore that for now. Your child. What about your child? Your child was growing up in a 2-parent household, which is not common for our ethnicity, our nation of people. Okay, and the damn woman took it. This damn woman took it upon herself to let me fuck this up somehow. Let me do something because I want to go be a whore in the damn club. All right, like, and then these women wonder why there's no the so-called black man is not protecting them. Remember, if you've ever seen that one video with that one Eve, that demon woman, all right, that devil woman. She got hit with a brick by I think it was an Edomite. I didn't see the thing, but I think it was an Edomite dude that hit her with a brick. All right, and as a result of that, the people, what was it? I forgot what happened. Fuck. An Edomite dude, I think it was an Edomite dude, hit her with a brick. And she was wondering like, oh, look at all these black men that they're not protecting me. They just let this dude hit me and stuff like that, X, Y, and Z. Well, yeah, exactly. And that's the thing. This is why I cannot wait until Jacob's trouble come, because judgment is gonna. I do not feel a shred of fucking sympathy for anything, for any time that something bad happens to not just these women, but people in general. All right, whenever. Let me get that. Let me, because unlike these people, I actually speak out of the scriptures.
Or just look at them and think, yeah,
Trumpet.
I'm doing all right.
Stay 3 nights this summer at Best Western and get $50 off of
Amos 3 and 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in a city, and the Lord hath not done it? If there's evil, if there's something bad that happens, if there's a freaking a rape, a freaking a murder, a freaking torture, I don't know, I don't care, or whatever type of crime that happens, the Lord orchestrated, the Lord allowed it to happen. Look at all these freaking there was this one video I did of this one Moabite looking dude that was stalking this one chick. All right, apparently he had either he did it or there was multiple other dudes that were doing it. They never had confirmed or denied that if it was that one dude that was doing it, going around bothering girls that were alone. And notice, by the way, all in that video when I did it, it was all these women that were alone that fell victim to this type of stalking. If the woman was with a man, it wouldn't happen. If the woman was just at a fucking home where she should have been, all right, then again it wouldn't have happened. You go out at night and put yourself in danger for. As a matter of fact, let's get that. Slakia, is this still working? Okay.
Making sure that it's easy and frictionless for people to register to vote and then vote doesn't necessarily.
Sirach chapter 36, verse 25, where there is no hedge, there the possession is spoiled, and he that hath no wife will wander up and down mourning. Okay, so there's let me get that as well. Fuck. I'm over here putting too many damn tabs in this.
Of course, Republicans understand that their best chance of winning is to have the fewest amount of people vote.
Isn't it in Isaiah, I believe?
So I made the argument, Roland, that if you gave me automatic registration, you gave me mandatory registration, automatic registration, portable registration also being entirely critical, right? So like your registration should follow you when you move. You shouldn't have to re-register, right? Going back to New York, if I move from apartment to
I don't remember how it's said, but
in my own
I was
building, I have to register to vote. So a huge thing is voter registration portability is something that we need in this country. But if you gave me all of that, I would give you voter ID.
Job chapter 1 verse 10, has not thou made an hedge about him and about his house and about all that he hath on every side, that hath blessed the work of his hands, and his substance is increased in the land. So basically, his household, what's supposed to be in the household, the children, the wife, all right, and all his other possessions, all the stuff that belongs to a man or a husband, a father, whatever, all right, all that is in there is supposed to be protected by him. That man being there is what protects the household, all right. So of course, when there's no man, then okay, well, you see a random man is gonna see, oh, there's a woman. I'm just gonna go, a woman that's by herself. Let me just go and get her. Let me just go snatch her up and whatnot. And that's primarily gonna be a big thing during Jacob's trouble, okay, where you're gonna see, a lot of these women are gonna be like, okay, well, I don't have a man. I'm not gonna look for a man, especially during Isaiah 4:1, okay, where they're gonna be asking for the men to for protection, okay. Oh, I don't want to go through all this stuff. Please take care of me. Do this and the third. Okay. Well, they're gonna have to fix up their dirty ass, disgusting, ugly attitudes, especially a woman like this. Okay. Where again, like Slocky. Let me get that as a matter of fact, because I just had it and I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah. Okay. Sirach chapter 25 verse 21, stumble not at the beauty of a woman, and desire her not for her pleasure. So you can't be just looking at a woman and say, oh, she looks nice. Oh, I like that. I want this, just because she has a fat ass, she has a big breast, her face looks good, all this stuff like that. Okay, where this woman, she looks nice. Okay, not for me, but she looks nice. But a brother might say, oh yeah, she looks nice. I want to take her. But no, instead, you have to actually examine these women's characters to see, are they actually a help, or are they gonna fucking run off on you when the going gets tough, or when they just want to start being wicked, ruining something that's good. All right, and that's the thing, where you do not want a woman like this. All right, you run away from a woman like this. Like, this is a video like this that she, by the way, put out there. She put this out there. I didn't leak this shit. No brother leaked this shit. We literally saw this video. We saw her make this video. She willingly recorded herself, has the fucking phone in her face recording. Then she uploaded it. All right, she uploaded it full conscious, knowing exactly what she did. All right, by the way, the Lord is gonna handle her. Okay, the Lord's gonna handle her, and the Lord's just gonna handle her. All right, whatever she deserves, she's gonna get it. Is it good? Maybe it's gonna be good. If she did something good, the Lord's gonna give her something good. If she did something bad, the Lord's gonna give her something bad. Okay, I'm not wishing anything on her, because I don't need to. She didn't wrong me. I don't need to wish anything on her. I don't need to hope anything bad happens to her, because whatever the wicked shall definitely be punished for what they do. Proverbs 30 verse 20, such is the way of of an adulterous woman, she eateth and wipeth her mouth and saith, I have done no wickedness. This woman primarily has no remorse. She says, she thinks that she did nothing wrong. She feels like, oh yeah, everything worked out. Oh, I'm good. I'm happy. I'm doing what I want to do. Okay, well, let's see how things go on, especially not even Slakia, not even carnally, but during the up and coming prophecies, because we're still waiting on these prophecies to pop off. Okay, we'll see what happens. All right. Oh yeah, I forgot about these guys. Slakia, there's so much to this thing, but the main thing I'm trying to get at is that so-called black women and these so-called black women sympathizers just need to shut up. As this video says, Israelite women, just shut up. And I really, this goes hard, because I truly do agree with this, with this statement right here. Next, moving on, Proverbs 18 verse 17, he that is first in his own cause seemeth just, but his neighbor cometh and searcheth him. Okay, so she feels like, oh yeah, I didn't do anything wrong. But then when you actually have brains to think about what she did, if you actually have brains to think, or even if you just ask the other party, if you get the dudes and the kids freaking perspective, then what are you gonna hear? You're gonna hear like, my mom left me. I literally developed abandonment issues because I feel unloved that my fucking mother left me when I was 5 years old, or however old she said her kid is. All right, my mother left me because she didn't want to take care of me. She thought going to the clubs was more important than taking care of a kid that she caused to be born. All right, imagine that. Imagine having that conversation. Imagine hearing the other side of the damn thing, where she's over here justifying herself online, all right, trying to find validation, which, yeah, she's definitely gonna get validation from other demonic ass women, all right, and as well as Esau Edom, maybe not the normal civilian Edomite men, because they're starting to hate that shit. All right, they're starting to see like these women are freaking that these women are demons, but also at the same time, it's because of those Edomite men that are the reason for the shit. They're the one that brought their nation is the one that brought what's it called? Slakia. They're the one that brought what's that shit called? Feminism, Slakia. I don't know why I was blanking on that. Anyway, continuing on, Luke chapter. Let me fix this for a second. Luke chapter 9 verse 23, and he said to them all, Slakia, Luke 9:23, and he said to them all, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross daily and follow me. Again, as I said before, I mentioned earlier in this lesson, and when it comes to doing the right thing and showing your love for YAHAWASHI, you have to be able to deny yourself. And it comes in the form of, you know what, I want to do something. I want to eat bacon, like the example that I gave before. You know, I used to love bacon, and now I stopped eating bacon. I genuinely am disgusted at bacon. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, at pork in general. All right, I genuinely, if I saw pork, like when I actually like get close to it, I would genuinely I would almost want to throw up. I would almost want to throw up, because that's how the Lord put the spirit of change in us. When you actually take the steps to going in the right path, doing the right thing, and wanting to please YAHAWASHI, that's when it's like the Lord, he sees that and he puts the right spirit on you, the righteous spirit of repentance on you, to doing the right thing, rather than you being so fixated and focused on, oh yeah, I want to do this, oh this makes me feel happy, this makes me whatever. All right, Jude chapter 1 verse 16, these are murmurers, complainers, walking after their own lusts, and their mouths speaketh great swelling words, having men's persons in admirations because of advantage. And again, this is another aspect of it. They have the doctrine of the world, Esau, Edom, the Babylonians, rather than sound doctrine. How do you forward doing the right thing? How do you take accountability? How do you make it so that you don't ever make enemies? How do you make it so that your future is set properly? How is it that you don't what's it called? I'm always drawing blanks on words because I'm trying to remember all the different things at a time. But basically, you don't sabotage. Yes, Lakia. Sabotage yourself down the line by always focusing on the present rather than doing stuff to build yourself up in the future and not compromising your morals for temporary pleasure. All right. Again, going after their own lust rather than let me just stick to what is good. Let me stick to what the Lord said. All right. James 1:14. But every man is tempted when he is drawn away from his own lust and enticed. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna be tempted. Of course, we're gonna be tempted. But it's up to you to show your love and to resist that temptation. All right. Do what's right. It's 1 Timothy chapter 2 verse 12. But I suffer not a woman to teach, but not nor to usurp you authority over the man, but to be in silence. But yet you still have these wicked Israelites that are going against the scriptures. All right. Romans chapter 12 verse 3. For I say, though through the grace given unto me, to every man that is among you, not to think of himself more highly than he ought to think, but to think soberly according to as Yahweh had dealt to every man the measure of faith. And again, we all are different. We all have our different positions, and we need to stick to our positions and not try to say, oh, I'm going to do this. All right. Ecclesiasticus chapter 25 verse 25. Give the water no passage. Neither a wicked woman, liberty to get abroad. And again, when you give all this freedom, people abuse it. So with that, I praise this most edifying. I'm going to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH, SHAMAIWAN, BANYAMAN, the elders, apostles, great millstone, abode, ball, and shalom.